Co-design is a powerful method to bring into design teams and process real users, stakeholders, citizens. We can find co-design applied in many areas outside design, adopted by companies and public institutions as a mechanism to enable innovation and digital transformation. Differently from the traditional chain of service design, divided in 3 steps: ideate, we see an opportunity; design, we have an idea; and implement it, refine and evolve the idea. It enables citizens to play an active role and moves the design in the same context where the result will be enjoyed. Co-design leverages techniques and tools that gather the perspectives of the different actors and final users, providing additional input to the service design process with new skills and points of view. In the CO3 project, the co-design has been possible with the structured activity based on heterogeneous participants like technology experts, public officers, citizens, local associations, providing different points of view and knowledge, all focused on the objective of innovating public services. Cooperative definition of the service scenarios and use cases from the citizens and officers that will co-produce together. Active participation at the design stage of the stakeholders issuing their requirements. So, with co-design methodology, multiple stakeholders are involved in several steps. The co-design methodology adopted by CO3 grounds on a design-oriented literature review. It is supported on 4 core pillars. Participatory approach. The stakeholders' participation is included from the beginning to connect the social and public service perspective, including legal, cultural, economic aspects, with the innovation challenge. Modularity. The stakeholders are involved in different team size, with different configurations, team members' background, from small to wider scale. Qualitative approach. The CO3 toolkit is used as a qualitative data collection tool, providing input to the conceptual design and initial prototypes produced by the participants, like structure, text, videos. Design-oriented. The CO3 co-design recounts, in brief, the 5-phase design thinking process by the design school the Hasso-Plattner Institute of Stanford. CO3 methodology is a multi-step process that drives the participants through a progressive path, from the innovation introduction to the focus on real context to the definition of novel service scenarios. Meetings and workshops have been proposed to enable the encounter and the collaboration, aiming at envisaging, designing, and finally consolidating service concepts. Preparatory meetings have been proposed to promote a common understanding and build awareness of the socio-technical implication of the innovation. Multiple formats have been included. Technology-focused meetings. To introduce the participants to the possibilities with the disruptive technology and applications can be provided via webinar or offline. Knowledge share. To connect the activities to the real context and actors, find useful and sustainable use cases, and leave space to raise and cope with the possible barriers. Webinars, presentations, and giveaway material have completed the preparatory awareness phase. These shorter and more profitable sessions centered on a specific technology and previously identified barriers or incompatibilities to be addressed along the process. Co-design workshops are the core of the methodology. This is why it has the longest sessions, because of the usage of structured material that enables non-designers to ideate concepts and concretize them through service blueprints. A visual tool such as canvases inspired to existing toolkits and designed ad hoc allows people to follow a working path. In the beginning, after the warming up to onboard the groups into the activity, to provide hints on the goals and challenges, groups are invited to focus on analyzing the current scenarios with the usage of 3 canvases. Ecosystem. The stakeholder map. Actors' portraits. Needs, barriers, the ambition of stakeholders. Exchange flow. Interactions among actors to be enhanced and enabled. Value proposition. The service concept solving the challenge, respecting the previous elements. The introduction and the first active session focused on the identification of the challenge presented by the service, the actors, the service delivery flow, and the value proposition to be reached. The second session focuses on the definition of the service as an experience that the beneficiary enjoys. The canvas, designed ad hoc, describes the journey that the user will make through interaction with the service touchpoints, from the discovery, onboarding, the actions that they will be able to perform, and the feedback that they will receive. To facilitate participants to combine the CO3 features, technologies, features and mechanisms, a card deck has been designed as a complement of the canvases. Here, the second session focused on the user journey through the service and the plenary discussion. Through the workshop, group sessions and plenary presentation alternates to include moment to share, assess, refine emerging results. Data collected by facilitators and the resulting sketches are raw qualitative data that is analysed by researchers to provide structured input to the development both of technologies and local services. As you can see, co-design is a powerful method to bring into design teams and process real users, stakeholders, and citizens.